Hello and welcome to WJTS Inform. I'm your host, Bill Potter, as we continue with our meeting of the candidates. And we're going to meet a candidate who is on the Democrat ticket running for State Senate District 48, Larry Vollmer. Now, Larry is unopposed in the primary. However, he will be facing a Republican opponent in the coming general election in November. Larry, welcome to the show.
Well, glad to be here.
Larry, first of all, let's start out. Tell us about who is Larry Vollmer.
Well, I am a county commissioner right now, but I married my wife, Mary Sheeter. We had two sons, and the one lives or farms with me west of Ireland there, and my other son married a girl from Boonville, and they have two children, and I have 5 grandchildren. But the reason I'm running for Senate, I just think there's so many issues that need to be resolved. I mean, our education system is kind of in almost, you might say, a train wreck or whatever. I mean, they changed the evaluation again of the teachers a little bit, and then they also changed the scoring system or the testing system, and so that's one reason I'm running. I'm also running due to we need a little more funding for local roads. Our roads, and after this last winter, our roads really went to heck, at least the chip and seal roads, and we need more money to keep them going. And there's other issues, and I just think it's Lyndon Hume had this seat for years, and he's a Democrat, and he done a very good job. He was up there, I think, he was House of Representative, but he also was the Senate 31 years or something. So he's got 40 years that he was up at the State House. So, and it's almost mind-boggling to think that you're up there for 40 years and survived, but he did a very good job for the people in the 48th District.
Now, you're really making a jump, I guess, from county government to state government.
Well, yes, it is a jump, and it's a jump all the way around. It's even a big difference when you campaign. You got 6 counties, and it seems like you're always on the go. You always, something going on all the time in the evenings, and you got to drive further, and but that's part of the campaigning, And I kind of enjoy it. Now, whether I'll enjoy it once we get closer to fall, we'll have to wait and see. But it's different. I agree.
What has the experience, maybe as a commissioner, taught you that you would take to the state senate?
Well, good common sense, responsibility. You don't, you just have to watch your dollars. You can't just, it's your wants and needs. And I always look at the needs before I do the wants. I mean, most of us people, we want different things, a new car, whatever, but do you need it, and that's what it comes down to, taking care of the taxpayer dollars.
Okay, now we found out why you want to run. We found out some of the issues that you want to deal with, but you have a statement that you'd like to make that pretty well sums up, I guess, your campaign.
Right. Yes. Thank you, Bill. I have a personal statement I like to make. I have always tried to live my life by adhering to the values that were taught to me by my parents at a very early age. First and foremost, I was taught the importance of family. Coming from a family of 10 children, I was taught the importance of respect. I learned to respect not only my parents, but also the unique differences of all my siblings. I've always tried to instill these same family values in my own children through example. And it is these family values that have been the guiding principle in the decisions I have made politically. In addition, I learned the value of hard work. Growing up in a farming family, and later choosing that career path for myself, I learned firsthand that to be successful, one must be willing to go the extra mile, even when it is not always easy to do so, if he or she wants to get the desired results. Throughout my political career, I have always worked tirelessly to see that the best interests of my constituents are served. Another of my guiding principles of my life is honesty. I was raised to believe that one should not shy away from the truth, and I've always tried to be honest in my dealings with people. I vow to continue to be honest and upfront with my constituents. I feel that many times today we stray from the common sense approach to issues. It is my belief that if we want to ensure that the legislation we enact is truly in the best interest of the people, we must return to the common sense approach to the issues. Finally, I realize the importance of listening to the people one represents. In all my leadership roles, whether it was serving as commander of the VFW, or serving as a member of a committee, or serving as county commissioner, I have always tried to listen respectfully to the views of everyone before making my decisions. I will continue to listen to the people I represent if I am elected as your state senator. I fully intend to be guided by all the above values as I work on issues that I feel are the most critical issues facing our state. First, I feel that we must focus on bringing more jobs to the state. If our state is to thrive, we must ensure that young people return to our state. And with the best way to do that is to make sure that we have high-paying jobs to entice them to do so. However, just having the jobs available is not enough if our young people are not qualified for these jobs. We must instill the importance of education in our children. Early childhood education must become a priority. We must also give our teachers a voice in the education process. They are the ones who have been educated to work with our young people on a daily basis. And they must be assured of the state's continuing support through a fair system to evaluate their teaching performances. Another way to entice more businesses and individuals to locate in our state is to work toward lowering the tax rate. However, in doing so, we must take common sense decisions so that these cuts will not negatively impact the ability of our local governments to provide services to their citizens. Finally, I believe we must make a concerted effort to reduce, eliminate the manufacture, sale, and use of drugs in our state, because the illegal use of drugs impacts so many other aspects of quality life for all Indiana citizens. We must seek ways to curb this growing problem. I would like to be your next Indiana State Senator. If elected, I promise to work tirelessly on your behalf to improve the quality of life for all in our great state. Thank you.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, this is Larry Vollmer running for State Senate District 48, which is really a southwest area of 6 counties.
Right, 6 counties.
All right, and Larry, thank you very much for coming in. Anything else that you'd like to add?
Well, thank you. I hope everyone goes to the polls and votes in the primary and this fall. That's a privilege we have in the United States, and I think everyone needs to vote.
And you know, when you go to the primary, you still can vote for people who are unopposed. It's okay to vote for anybody you'd like.
Absolutely.
All right, Larry, yes. Thank you very much for being our guest.
Thank you.
Our guest has been Larry Vollmer. He is a Democrat running in the primary, unopposed at this time, running for State Senate District 48. Thank you for watching WJTS Inform. We're local people watching local people. Remember to vote.